I'm going to be asking you 20 questions.
Okay.
Throughout tonight's live stream. I don't like that you jumped ahead. But thankfully, that's question number 2. So we didn't get too far.
Got it.
How easy is it to actually find zebras? Are they close or just in the wild? Please repeat your answer.
Okay. So if you're trying to find them in the wild, I think you're going to have a hard time.
Okay.
I mean, I've only lived in major cities in South Africa. So it's like I have not lived out in the desert or like the nature reserve areas.
Okay.
It might be easier there, but in Pretoria, it is like you don't just see them walking the street. You have to go to a specific place, and then they have ways to like keep them fenced in.
Okay, so it's not like deer.
No.
Got it.
No, not zebras.
Okay.
But
not like what?
Zebras.
Got
it. They do have things like springbok, which is like their national animal for their rugby team.
That's the rugby team.
That's like a deer. It's a tiny deer.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I didn't know that.
They're small and they're quick and they bounce all over the place. That's more like it. Yeah, but a nature reserve is within 10, 15 minutes, basically anywhere you are in a major city.
What's probably the most common animal at like those reserves? Is it zebras?
Zebras, springbok, ostrich.
Oh my God, they're just hanging out.
Yeah. Not water buffalo. Wildebeest.
What is that? I mean, I've heard of it, but
yeah, it's like a horned animal. They're in the Lion
I gotta
King.
look that one up.
They get aggressive if they're in their young buck stage of life. Like you don't want to walk near them because they'll get aggressive. Reese and I, we were filming one of our CES videos and we got too close one time and we had to like wait them out because they were making like aggressive moves at us.
Oh dang! Yeah. How big? Is this like a cat or?
No, they're huge.
They're like
they're like 300-400 pounds.
Oh my God!
Yeah, like a horse, but not as like majestic.
Wow. I'm sure my kids know about this animal, but like we're at the point where like they're rattling off facts that it's like, oh yeah, I definitely knew that.
Yeah,
I definitely know whatever animal you're talking about.
Yeah, they're the things that killed Mufasa in The Lion King. Actually, I think those were buffalo.
Wait, Mufasa?
Wildebeest? Okay, my wife just texted me saying Wildebeest murdered Mufasa. I thought they were water buffalo.
I thought it was Scar. Spoiler alert.
No, Scar didn't kill him. Scar just.
Oh, that's who trampled.
Yeah, they're the ones who had
that was
stampede.
still definitely Scar's fault though.
Scar didn't.
Got it. But now I'm completely tracking all that. Okay. All right. First question. Let's go back.
Let's go back. Sorry.
For the ZTD audience, remember, not most people know you, but some people don't.
Yep.
Why are you moving to South Africa? Back to South Africa.
Yeah, back to South Africa. So that's kind of the main thing is we have lived there before as a family. My family of 5 lived there, and now we're moving back as a family of 6. It is a place that we moved to for work, and we still have ties there in terms of the YouTube channel. Half of UFD Tech still lives in South Africa. My wife's work is still based there. And when we left South Africa in 2019, it was due to our son's medical condition to get him treatment here in the States. And over the last 6 years that we've been back here in the US, we've gotten a handle on how to take care of him. And now we're confident we can go back and take care of him in South Africa. And so now we're in the season where like we've been planning this for like almost 2 years of like, how do we effectively do this? How do we make sure that our son's going to be taken care of? And we get to live a full life there. So we're moving back to the place that we consider home. We never expected to leave South Africa, never wanted to leave South Africa. And I mean, we still have like friends, family, like every time we go back, it feels like home.
Yeah. That's understandable. That sounds like good reasons to move back.
Yeah.
What are some things you like more about living in South Africa compared to the US?
More.
Yeah. These are not meant to be easy questions.
No,
so.
this is a thinker.
Yeah.
Because I've never, like, people ask me this a lot, and it's never a more thing. It's not like I love South Africa more than I love the United States. Uh-huh. I'm not leaving because I'm trying to escape anything. It is because, like, legitimately we built a life there and we left. Mm-hmm. So, like, I feel like I have closer friends there, right? Like, we are close, but I have fun.
Dude, we hung out 3 times this year.
I know. I have more of that there. Like every time I go there, it feels like home. Like I've visited so many times over the last 6 years, and every single moment, it's like these are the people that I love the most in the world are living right here.
Got it.
Yeah,
I'm tracking.
It's just
Yeah.
It's a numbers game.
Yeah.
You're the only person I knew in Pittsburgh. That's
Okay, I'm totally not offended. We're
Yeah.
good. We're good, man.
You're the only guy I had in Pittsburgh come in here.
Yeah, we have a little friend group going on now.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's understandable. I have always, even from my point of view, seen that like your home is in South Africa. Like that's not a surprise at all. What's something that you like more about here though? That you can't do, you can't buy? What's an advantage of being in the US?
I mean, if we just keep it tech related, everything's so much cheaper here.
Is it?
Like computer parts are 40% more expensive in South Africa.
Give me the breakdown.
Yeah.
Because I try to talk about this often.
Yeah.
A lot of international viewers are always saying that, like, oh, they're selling GTX 1050 Ti's for $200 here.
Yeah.
So I made a video. Like, I understand that US is better. I'm not saying it's not.
Sure.
I don't have a grasp of how much better it is.
Yeah.
Because I made a video showing 1050 Ti's being sold on Amazon brand new and used on eBay for $200.
Yeah.
And it was basically just to say, like, I understand the US is better, but don't use bad deals as your data point because bad deals are absolutely everywhere.
Yeah.
So explain to me, like, what a lot of people like that complain about like GPU prices in a different country, they'll say what the USD equivalent is.
Yeah.
But that, I don't know how much you make.
It's usually less. Usually, like
right,
America's the richest country in the world.
The percentage of your monthly income,
yeah,
like that amount of money for like a GPU, I'm assuming is significantly higher than the average percentage here.
Yeah,
that's the big thing.
Yeah, I mean it's rough in South Africa. I mean we're paying 40% more, so like a 5090 minimum like started at $3,000, right? Like that's
$3,000 USD.
USD, yes.
But they also
make less money. Correct. So it's already rough. But then so you also have to consider like South Africa is a major economic hub for Africa because it has the shipping routes because people go around the Horn of Africa.
Got it.
So if like South Africa has it way better than any more of the inland countries where then the graphics cards get off of a boat in Cape Town and then have to be driven up to like Zimbabwe or Mozambique and like all of those other countries. If you're not near a major hub, you're paying way more.
Okay.
So like it can get that bad where like 1050 Ti's are like the card you can get.
So this is what I think is going to help the most. If you're saying that a 5090 starts at $3,000 in South Africa, not just the direct USD equivalent, how much money do you think that is here in the States when you account for average income? Like 5, 6K, like double, or that's what I don't get.
South Africa is also weird because it's like one of the most unequal countries in the entire world. So like the difference between the top earners and the bottom earners is massive.
Okay.
The average income, if you just take averages, it's about like 4 months of your salary.
Oh my God.
Going straight to a graphics card.
7AF says my salary is 700 USD monthly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that is the perspective that like, it's not that I am ignorant to it, but like, it's just really difficult to get that perspective.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
The average US salary is probably somewhere in the neighborhood of like $4,000 to $5,000. That covers a 5090. If you just look at the total amount of like salary,
that's a good way to put it.
If you just spend it on, but like in South Africa, you have to spend nothing on anything else. No rent, no food, no nothing.
For multiple months.
Yes.
Right.
If you're the average person.
Right. As a typical PC builder, not a content creator, well, I guess we already answered that. Other than price. Yeah. How is the PC building scene different in South Africa versus the United States?
I think it's more tight-knit. I mean, so South Africa is a much smaller country in terms of population, and then the amount of people who are like in the PC building space is even smaller. So like, Jawa. I don't know if you've heard of them. They're like a PC like buying and selling website.
Got it. Thank you.
That feels exactly like what we had in South Africa with a site called Carbonite, but it was less like corporate.
Wow, I thought you were gonna say the Woot. What was it?
Wootware is a retailer.
Wootware. Okay.
Yeah. Carbonite is like a place where enthusiasts go to buy, sell, and talk. Kind of like Jawa is, right?
Okay.
Like they have the Discord, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, wow.
But it's not run by a company. It's just run by PC enthusiasts.
Oh, that sounds cool.
And if you're gonna buy used hardware anywhere in South Africa, it goes through Carbonite. It goes through one place. That is where you do it.
Oh, wow. Are they making money?
No, they have to like do fundraising stuff like Wikipedia does, where they have like
Just to keep
donation
the
drives.
website running?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. And they don't do tons of ads or anything. It's just like it's purely for the love of the PC building community.
Wow.
So I think it's more tight knit.
Those were all of my South Africa questions. Now we're going to get into content creating.
All right.
What is the hardest part of your job outside of this whole moving situation?
Making sure that people want to come into work.
Wow, that's
my number one like thing that I'm always worried about. Like, is this an environment that people want to come back to? And are the people who are still here the people that everybody else wants to work with?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
When that's going well, everything's fine. Then like if you have a good team and you have a good system, everything else is solved.
For sure.
But if the team is not put together, if the team's not vibing, or like I've let them down in a specific way, like that's all I think about.
Yeah. How much do you stress about keeping them busy? Or is that all part of it, you think?
That's part of it. Because I don't want them to feel like they don't have anything to do. Like that's part of the balance, is like constantly thinking like how much work is too much, right? Like we put out a whole bunch of shorts and verticals and all that. Like how much is overwhelming? How much is tedious and like they're gonna get bored? How much is like, do I give them time to challenge themselves and grow in different ways? How much is like, are we growing together as a team and like giving those opportunities? So like trying to solve that, it consumes a lot of my mental energy. Yeah.
I have gained a completely different perspective of being a boss from you. I already said it at the beginning of the stream. The amount that you care for your people has been, I think, had a big impact on me, specifically this year, actually. We've already talked about this, but I've been really focusing on that mindset and trying to build the best environment for them, and getting away from the task sheet mentality and letting people figure out what their priorities are, giving them a little bit more room to breathe and whatnot.
Yeah.
But that is definitely a challenging part, that like when you see Thirsty Thursday, us drinking beers, and like in the back of my head, I'm thinking like, what is person A, B, and C doing tomorrow at 3 p.m. and like, are they going to enjoy coming to work tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's one of the reasons why I'm confident I can move to South Africa, is because I have Kyler, who's going to take over like U.S. managerial responsibilities. I've spent the most time with him in person out of any employee I have, just because he's been with us for over 3 years, and it's all been like just me and him in one location. Whereas like Reese, he's been with us for 7.5 years, but that's been like, I was there for a little bit. I was over here. Like it was never consistent, but like my team, Michael and Kyler are going to be the guys who are managing the US. I have 100% faith and confidence that they are like going to run this properly.
Nice.
Just because like that's I care more about them doing things properly than I care about like us growing or succeeding.
Right.
And if I can trust them, then I can worry about growth later.
Right. Or it'll just come because you're doing all of that. Yeah. We have our first manager at ZTT.
Nice.
I don't think I told you about that. So like an official, like you're the supervisor of a couple of employees. And like, I mean, it's been coming for a while. It wasn't a surprise. But like even today, like I kind of felt it. Cause like, I mean, like, being a business owner, like almost everything falls on you. And like just a small thing happened today where it was like kind of like a reminder, like, oh wow, this is great.
Yeah.
We had a meeting. Uline showed up. I was telling you earlier. They came and like we had a meeting about like all these packing procedures and boxes and get new prices and whatnot. And our manager Nick, he went out and like introduced him, grabbed him. Like usually it's me doing the introduction. Yeah. This is the building and whatnot. And like he like talked to him real quick, and then like I came up like right before the actual meeting started.
Yeah.
And we started talking and whatnot. And then like when I was done, I went back to my office. they kept talking, and like he walked them out. It was like something small, but it's like,
yeah, it's freeing.
It's
yeah.
it that honestly felt great.
Yeah,
I was very excited about that.
I have that, and it is one of the best feelings in the world to just know that your team has it.
Yeah,
and that like they're gonna debrief you, they're gonna give you the details, and ultimately, yeah, you are responsible. But like when you have a team that you trust and they're competent and like they're gonna give you their best work because they know that you trust them.
Yep, 100%.
What games are you playing? Final Fantasy X on the Steam Deck.
No.
Ah!
Hold on.
Well,
Hold on. What games have you been playing?
Okay, sorry. Forget whoever asked that. Sorry.
They can take credit.
Yeah. I'm trying to play things that I'm not going to get too deep into before the move.
Oh man, that's affecting the whole life, huh?
Yeah. So I just finished Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That was like my big game I needed to finish before I moved.
Why?
Because it came out like 2 years ago, and I like have been half playing it for that entire time.
Final Fantasy VII
Rebirth, which is the second one in the remake trilogy.
Yeah, that's why I'm not tracking that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That came out for PS5 like 2 years ago. Came out for PC about a year ago, and like I played it for like 10 hours on each platform, and then I was like, I just need to finish this.
Yeah.
I want to. It's just something always got in the way. Finally finished it, and now I'm just like trying to. I don't play multiplayer games. I don't play games with people.
Yeah.
Can
you explain why? We probably have the same mindset, but maybe not.
Number one, I'm not good. So like it's not fulfilling for me to do it.
Can't relate to that one.
Yeah, I'm trash at any like FPS or like the only game I've ever put like any decent amount of hours in when it comes to multiplayer is League of Legends. Like 15 years ago when it was like brand new.
Okay.
And even then, like that takes like 30 to 45 minutes per game. I don't have that kind of time to just like guarantee I'm going to be able to sit
without being able to pause.
Yep, exactly. So I need things that I can jump in and out of, or I can do around my family, like while they're playing games, like or like we're all kind of doing our own thing.
That is what I'm very much looking forward to. I like. Because I've seen your setup. Sorry to interrupt you, but you have a full family gaming. It's like a LAN center.
Yeah.
In like next to your living room. And it's like, dude, that looks so fun.
Yeah. I mean, my oldest is into multiplayer games. He's playing Counter-Strike. He's playing Rainbow Six Siege. He's playing. He's dabbled in Valorant, but he plays with his friends. And I'm just like I can't even like he asks me to play with him, and every time I do, it's always miserable for him. Because I'm so bad.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what I'm doing. It's rough. So I stay away from those kinds of things. And I enjoy single player games. I like narrative driven single person games.
Here, you do this. I'll do the cable extension. Okay. What upcoming games are you looking forward to?
I don't think any.
If any, yeah.
Yeah, so the game I loved most recently was Expedition 33.
Yes, we talked about that a little bit.
Favorite game of all time. Just absolutely.
Really?
Yeah. Even after I've reflected on it months past playing it, just the gameplay loop was absolutely satisfying.
Out of 10, how would you guys rate if you played, how would you rate Expedition 33 out of 10? I'm assuming for you, 11, right? Best game of all time?
Not best game of all time, my favorite game of all time.
Your favorite game of all time.
I can recognize it does have some flaws. That's not, I'm not beyond recognizing that, but the story, the way it deals with like actual legitimate, like real life human things, doesn't sugarcoat it. It like struck home in a way that I haven't had a game do in decades.
Wow. Everyone's at 8.9, 10, 8, 9. I think I told you this last time we hung out, but I really, really like the combat of Expedition 33. Like if I could just do that, I would.
Yeah.
I learned from you that I did not get super far into the story to really appreciate it.
Yeah.
But I do know that the combat, like I've never played turn-based games other than Pokemon.
Yeah.
But like how you need to time it perfectly and like there's just so many options. Like I actually did enjoy that.
There's no other turn-based RPG that is quite that good either. Like it introduced new systems that like is going to redefine the genre.
I would imagine. Yeah. Not that I know what the genre currently looks like, but what peripherals are you daily driving? And the follow-up's important, I guess. How important are your peripherals?
All right. So mouse, I like gigantic mice. So for probably 10 years, I was using the Red Dragon Mammoth. Just huge, wired, had weights at the bottom.
That used to be a thing, adding weight to mice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now, my main mouse is a Asus RG Spatha. 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 It is just a big, massive wireless mouse.
Okay. Is it new?
No, it came out 8 years ago. Yeah.
Are you using it intentionally because you love it,
yes.
or because that's just like what you have?
It was I got it for review in South Africa, like when I had 100 subscribers. And
Nice.
Since then, it was my favorite mouse. And then like, I think it was like 6 months ago, I was like, why did I never buy that? I can afford it now.
Yeah.
And so
You see the clip. Boomers talk about 6 hours.
There you go. Thank
you. Okay, what about the keyboard?
The keyboard changes actually. So I've been building more. My personal home keyboard is a metal Keychron full size with Lord of the Ring keycaps.
Oh, okay.
I'll pull a picture of it.
And that's intentional.
That's intentional.
Okay.
I built that one. I got all the keycaps from Drop.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of money.
Oh, okay.
I saw Drop at CES or Computex. It was Computex. And he was trying to like tell me about all of the like custom keycaps, and I was like, I bought all of those. Like, you don't have to.
Nice.
I don't need the spiel here. I spent way more money than I should have on this keyboard.
The reason why I asked if it's intentional is because half of the peripherals I use over the course of like a year is because I'm making a video about it. It's a sponsorship or something. Like, very rarely do I actually daily drive everything that I want to be daily driving. What's that?
Get overhead camera. So that's my current keyboard. So I have custom resin keycaps everywhere.
That looks very intentional.
Yes. My current keyboard at the office is a big heavy bass from Canon Keys. I've got super nice tactile switches. I think they're called Thought Kings.
Interesting.
And then I did have full copper keycaps on it. Hated those.
Okay.
And now I have.
Did you make a video on that?
Yeah, I did.
I saw it.
I have 3D printed cheese keycaps now.
Some of us watch each other's content.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of a thing, man.
I'm the bad friend in this relationship. I get it.
When it comes to that, yes.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
in no other,
I have no idea what's going on in their content.
in no other asset or avenue would I say that. Knowing me, sorry to make this selfish. You could answer that.
This is your stream.
Knowing me, if you had one anime to recommend me to try to get into, which one would you pick and why?
Oh, you to get it.
Yeah. This is a hot debate every time because I have genuinely tried.
Okay, so this has to come with the caveat that I'm not a big anime guy.
Okay.
So like I know the most popular ones.
Okay.
What I've experienced is my kids are now getting into Dragon Ball.
I have not watched a single second of Dragon Ball Z.
I think
is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dragon Ball Super is like the new one.
Oh, okay.
It's the most accessible, entry level, not weird most of the time. It's just about fighting.
Not weird is a good disclaimer.
Like, it's just about dudes screaming because they're like powering up and like punching each other.
Okay.
It doesn't go a lot
Super
deeper
Saiyan.
than that. Yeah, exactly.
I've heard that.
Yeah, it doesn't go a lot deeper than that.
Okay.
And I think that fits with like what you would want out of something. Like, it's kind of like UFC and cartoon.
Okay.
There's not much more to it. I don't watch any anime that like anime fans like.
Oh, okay.
So like, I have watched a couple other animes throughout the years, like Attack on Titan, not seen it. One Piece, not seen it.
See, I have watched like maybe 4 episodes of Attack on Titan.
Okay.
And that's only because every time we talk about this, somebody says that.
Yeah.
I would not have watched more than one ep, but I was just like, all right, I trust people.
I hate the art style. I can't get into it.
I didn't like it because it was about middle school kids. And like, we were talking about this during the last stream. It's like, it has to be about something mildly relevant. Like, like the problems that like kids have is like,
One Punch Man is like, okay, if you're into satire, because like the whole point is that it's a mockery of the actual like power scaling genre, which I think you could appreciate. Okay, but it's not.
I need like a.
I don't know if that's your first anime.
I've never asked this before. I need like a Game of Thrones anime.
I don't.
Does that exist?
I'm not the person to ask. I'm sure it does.
Does that exist? I need like a
cultural phenomenon that everybody watches, or
no, not because of that. No. I need like a battling, like something medieval.
Okay.
Like that time frame, swords.
Got it.
You know, not necessarily the dragons, but something where like there's politics and war. You know, battling. Like I know the way I'm describing it is probably like every single anime, but that is what I'm seeing a couple people say Vinland Saga?
I'm not aware of it.
Wow, a lot of people saying that. Vinland Saga. Okay, now here's the test. It also needs to pass the artwork test. Like, not to judge a book by its cover, but like if it doesn't look cool, like because like anime has very drastic different art styles, you know, it needs to appeal to me. But like it can't look too. That actually looks pretty cool. Right?
That kind of looks like Attack on Titan in terms of art style.
You don't like it?
The thing that bothered me about Attack on Titan is the Titans. So
it was a little weird.
Yeah, they're creepy and like strange.
And huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
I also I don't watch a ton of movies, or like TV shows rather. And so like my consumption of media is not super high. And so the fact that I'm not also consuming anime,
okay,
I don't think is super relevant, but
yeah. Okay, so somebody was asking you what your favorite anime is. Have you answered that?
It would have to be Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
Just for the impact it's had on my life, how much I know about it and cared about it as a child. But like that was, teenager Brett being into something.
Got it. Berserk is like dark Game of Thrones. That sounds like what I'm looking for.
I've heard of Berserk. My employees are reading the manga, the actual comic book. I forgot about. Is that how you say it? Manga?
Manja.
Yeah, it's like eating.
What?
Huh? How Italians say eat.
Okay. Yeah. All right, Brett.
More questions?
I got you.
All right.
What's the one thing that people don't realize about the life of a YouTuber?
The one thing that I think people don't actually realize, like they can conceptualize but don't understand, is how much having thousands of people say something to you can impact your head.
Dude, that is such a good answer.
Like it. Yeah. You've never experienced it.
No.
Unless you've created content, you have no idea what it's like for 1,000 people to give you praise or call you an idiot.
Yep.
Or to hit on a deep insecurity that they don't realize you have. Like it is.
Yeah.
You can't understand.
That's so good. First of all, humans weren't designed for that much input. You know. I try to stay very far away from complaining about our job because our jobs are awesome and I'm very grateful for it. That's the one thing that I can confidently say that people have no clue what that feels like. Because you shouldn't.
Yeah.
You shouldn't know what thousands of people talking smack about you feels like.
Yeah.
It's actually insane. You know, I mean, I'm in.
You have to be built a certain way to either tolerate it, process it, or dismiss it. Like it's not for most people, it's not an inbuilt thing that you can just handle this. You have to come up with systems to deal with it.
We legitimately I have it written down what we do if there's controversy.
Okay.
The first thing is don't say anything for 48 hours. That's literally step number one.
Yeah.
Because that is where everybody messes up. You try to give a quick apology because you think speed matters.
Yeah.
But then you didn't think it through. You didn't think how the audience would take it away. Like the number one step has to be don't say anything for 48 hours. Process it.
Like you with the NZXT rental program?
Yeah. Well, like we literally already had the system in place for that. It's insane. The next question about that. I promise this is the next question. What advice would you give to a new creator
Ask better questions.
that's trying to create PC building or tech content?
Okay, PC building or tech content.
Yeah. That is insane timing. Oh my god.
Understand why you're doing it.
Oh, we're going deep.
That's like, why are you creating content? Because you like doing it? Because you think that there's a hole in the market you're filling, or because you want the money that a content creator makes? Any of those is an answer. But once you understand your motivation, it helps you to answer what are you going to do next. Mm-hmm. Because if your motivation is to provide money, you're going to make different choices than if it's just to purely make content, because like it's what you want to do.
Nom Nom says, that's me. I need this advice.
Okay. I think once you know the why, it helps you to establish what a little bit easier. Because if you're trying to make money, you're going to do what works. Mm-hmm. If you're trying to express yourself, then it doesn't matter if it works, because you put yourself into the content. And then if people are like, you're getting low views, it doesn't matter, because that wasn't the point. The point was that you were trying to say something. And if you said it effectively, then that's okay. And that's like, I still choose to make videos that I know aren't going to perform well because I want to make the video.
Yeah.
I know the audience is going to respond to it. I recently made a video about reviewing every single iPhone camera.
I saw the thumbnail.
That's not a video UFD Tech has ever made before.
Right.
But I had the idea and I was like, you know what? This is interesting to me. I want to pursue it. It got 2,500 views on the first day. It was brutal. Yeah. It was brutal. It's since performed a little bit better, but
nice. That has the potential to do well.
I know. Yeah, but at the same time, I made the video I wanted to make.
Yeah.
I put the effort into it that I wanted to put in. Mm-hmm. And if it fades away to obscurity, I'm okay with that, because that wasn't the video that was supposed to make my money. More questions?
I got one. Dude, we're like halfway through, man.
Oh, wow.
I hope you weren't expecting to go home.
No, I'm good.
All right. How is your content going to change when you move to South Africa, if at all?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely has to. So like review samples and such.
Yeah.
Not everything can come to South Africa, so there's going to be things that get delivered to my American team where they're going to work on it, and I'm the one who's presenting the video. That'll be brand new.
Yep. Okay. That's huge.
I also like one of the things that I wanted to achieve in South Africa when I was there that I never quite got to was I kind of wanted to create like a not in like a Jake Paul way, but like a content house where like I gave people the opportunity that they otherwise wouldn't have to create content. Okay. And so that's I'm looking to how do I bring up the next generation of tech creators in South Africa.
Wow. I remember talking to you when you were in South Africa, and you, sorry,
no, you're good.
Distract you. I remember you explaining how you want to build some sort of part of your business that is like helping people.
Yeah.
You know, helping up and coming creators and whatnot.
I don't know what that looks like, but I also know like we're at the stage now where that's like realistic. I can like I could float creators for a certain amount of time and give them the like lack of financial stress to like figure themselves out. Nice. That'd be really cool. Maybe that won't go on our channel, but that's where I'm looking to like aim the content. It's not necessarily about like what UFD Tech's gonna make. Yeah. I think I'll just end up doing what I always do, which is weird stuff sometimes, and then hot news and shorts and like whatever works. That's kind of what I go for.
Nice. Very cool. If you're a South African content creator.
I mean, so one of the things, this is going to be a controversial hot take.
Oh boy. Oh, we're here. Start clipping.
So I've been gone from South Africa for 6 years. Okay. Nobody's replaced me as like the de facto PC tech guy.
Is there like anyone in the running?
Not really. They kind of all stopped
Okay.
Like everybody, if they were doing it, they either petered out or they released like once every 3 months. Or like there's some that are like just now getting started that I have like hope for that I'm like looking at and watching.
Yeah.
But nobody, I feel bad that like when I left, there was like a vacuum.
Right.
There was nobody who then was like the UFD tech in South Africa again, who like companies could send their review samples to. Like I talked to my friends in the industry and they're like, we have like GPUs that we don't have. Like we're sending them to like people with 10 subscribers because we don't have like a big name to send them to.
That's wild.
Because nobody knows how to review them.
Yeah. That's wild. Well, that is a very generous answer that you gave there. Solid. We're going to switch to some a little bit less wholesome PC hardware questions.
Okay.
Which we've talked about some of these, but how would you describe? Actually, I'm really excited about your answer here because you said some things already that I don't disagree with. But like we explain things, or not we explain things differently. We just genuinely have different takes. But like I still agree with you.
Yeah.
You know. How would you describe the GPU landscape right now in 2025?
Better than people give it credit for.
Okay, that I 100% agree with.
Yeah. I think we're actually in a really good spot when it comes to graphics cards. Not only do you get a ton of performance for the price that you're paying, just even forgetting about VRAM controversies that are drummed up by a couple creators. The amount of legacy support we have for graphics cards is crazy. Like Battlefield.
In what way? Like drivers or?
Yeah. So one of the things that in the hot news that's coming out tomorrow, Battlefield 6 just dropped its PC requirements.
Okay.
The minimum spec is an RTX 2060.
Okay.
We are 8 years removed from an RTX 2060 launch, or 7 years.
Yeah.
When the 2060 came out, that would be like asking for a GTX 560 to be the minimum spec.
Right.
That was not happening.
Right.
That was way too old and way too long ago. And now we're like, oh, we're upset with NVIDIA for dropping driver support for the 10 series. That's been out for over a decade. We've never had it where it's been this long supported for these GPUs. Yeah,
that's weird. Okay.
We're in a golden age of support. GPUs, while they're not perfect, like I also think people discount the amount of effort it takes to teach sand to think and then develop new hardware that's never existed before. Like people are like, oh, they just added a few CUDA cores. Like, yeah, that takes a lot of effort.
Yeah.
Or like they just increased the power limit. Why didn't they do that on the previous gen? Because it would break if they did that. Exactly. They had to engineer a new solution. It's like actually.
But are we all just becoming entitled at this point?
I do think I think there is a significant amount of that in the PC tech space that is forged by a few content creators out there who are having a completely negative impact on the industry that people think are doing good.
I would love to continue this conversation off camera.
Off camera, yeah. No, I just think that there's...
That's a great way to put it, though. I genuinely agree with you.
The negativity that exists is because you watched videos.
I was alluding to the echo chamber concept.
Yeah.
I think we need to realize that, you know, even if you have an 8 gig 56, like that's a tough one to unravel. I wish people would just enjoy the options that we have available, and especially what they have now.
Yeah.
You know, and not worry about what the internet thinks of your PC.
An 8 gig card is only a problem if you're trying to play above medium settings. We never, like, a 60 class card wasn't supposed to be an ultra card, ever. And now we're like, oh, it doesn't play Indiana Jones at ultra.
With ray tracing,
Yeah, like, when did we choose that that's the way it's supposed to be? I mean, there are negative... I'm not... So, like, the common criticism I get from that is like, oh, you're defending the billionaire companies, the $1 trillion companies, but I don't think it's quite that simple. Like, there is the argument that, like, the RX 480 launched with 8 gigabytes of VRAM. It's kind of silly.
It's valid. Yeah,
It's kind of silly that a mid-tier GPU still has that amount.
Yeah.
I think there's a place for 8 gigabyte GPUs. It should be the lowest end card at this point. I think it's weird that the XT has 8 gigs. I think that's it's a bad marketing decision.
I agree.
There is room for an 8 gig card for esports players.
Yeah.
For people who play, like, the most popular games in the world right now are 6 to 10 years old.
Right.
They don't need the latest hardware.
Right. If you could snap your fingers and the entire PC building community understands something, what would it be? Just like instantly everyone's like, something is widely adopted. Yeah. We're all under the same mindset.
It's about how you enjoy your games, not how other people do it.
Yeah, that would be a top 2 maybe for me, for sure.
Like the question of, should I upgrade or is it worth upgrading? It's like, is your PC performing the way you want it to? Yep. Are you actually struggling? If you turn off the FPS counter, are you actually bothered? If not, you're just listening to other people.
Yeah.
Like, your computer's 100%. Actually fine. Like, we had that question earlier of the guy who's 85 playing trucking simulator with the GTX 680.
Yeah.
Like, he's enjoying his life. And I'm sure he could be told he needs a better PC, but he's playing. Right. He's enjoying it.
Yep. I wholeheartedly agree. I have been trying to say that often, something along the lines of, are you actually unhappy with your performance? You know, you don't have to upgrade because there is a better meta.
Yeah. Are you unhappy with your performance? Not, are you unhappy with your parts?
Yeah.
That is different.
Yeah. How much longer do you think NVIDIA is going to continue making gaming GPUs?
Forever.
Really?
I mean, it's forever in the sense that anything's forever.
Yeah.
At the very worst, I could see GeForce being spun off as its own like subdivision.
Interesting.
Or like its sub company.
Yeah.
But I don't think they get away from that. I think NVIDIA is way more committed to gaming than people give them credit for.
Yeah.
They could stop. They could stop and it would affect their bottom line like 5%.
That's why I don't think they will continue. I have made the comparison. If ZTT Builds was selling pencils for 5 cents, and we sell hundreds of them, yeah, that's great. But like, that doesn't affect anything we do.
It's still billions of dollars. It still is, you know, they're inventing the technology for higher class stuff. And it's, you know, they're selling it based off of things they're developing that are higher profit. There is that. But it's not an unprofitable business model. Like, they are making money.
That's true.
They're making they're making billions of dollars. Their earnings report just came out. Yeah. They're making more off of gaming cards than ever.
Really?
It's just $4.2 billion instead of $41 billion that their data center is.
Yeah.
But also, I think Jensen's smart enough to realize that this is some sort of a bubble. He knows he's selling shovels to a gold rush.
Yeah.
And so I don't think he's playing the long game with his company, and I think gaming is part of that.
Right. I can see both sides of it.
Like, they're making automotive GPUs, and that's making them $500 million, and they're still doing it. Like, they are doing things that aren't necessarily profitable right now. I'm not too worried about gaming GPUs from NVIDIA.
Okay.
For any of the foreseeable future. I'd get a decade.
At least a decade. Yeah, as long as forever can possibly be. Last PC hardware question. If you were starting a daily driver PC from scratch, no sponsorships, unlimited money, whatever you want to do, which case would you pick?
Ooh.
And why?
Fractal North XL.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just clean. It's simple. Fits anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, it just, the XL specifically, because it can fit large GPUs.
Okay.
Probably put a 5090 in it.
Yeah.
But like that would be a PC that my wife wouldn't object to having anywhere.
It does look sophisticated.
Yeah. And then also, like, doesn't stand out if we have like friends and family over.
You got some dubs in the chat for that one.
It just looks like a piece of furniture, to be quite honest.
Yeah, looks clean. One of my Jake, one of my video editors, I asked him what his favorite case was during his interview before I hired him, and he said the Fractal Design North.
Yeah.
So when I knew I was going to hire him, before his first day, we built him a Fractal Design North.
Oh, nice.
It looks good. I mean, it looks great. All right, couple more. Switching gears away from PC hardware.
Yeah.
We haven't talked about dad life, man, or not that much. What advice would you give to a soon-to-be dad?
Soon-to-be dad.
Yeah. And then after that, I only got one more for you.
It has been 15 years since I've been in those shoes.
I mean, you're dealing with a baby right now.
I know, but just fourth baby is way different. It is so much. Like I can't even explain.
15 years away from not being a dad to being a dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Do you follow I follow the dad subreddit. It's called Daddit.
No, I don't. Yeah.
It's good. It like opens your eyes to problems that new dads are facing, or like even very experienced dads are facing and whatnot.
Yeah. I don't know. Pull your weight.
Pull your weight.
Yeah, like your wife. Like if it's a healthy child and like a normal delivery and all of that, like your wife's gonna be, or the person who's birthing the child is gonna be undergoing a lot of stress.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
Like that's your time where like you're gonna be able to contribute an exorbitant amount and have like a huge impact. And like just change the diapers, feed the kid, like
going to work is not enough, right?
It can be, right? Like that's so like it depends on your economic situation too.
True.
Right? Like we have friends in South Africa where like that's all the dad can do. It's like provide for his family. That's like that's enough. I'm never gonna poo-poo that. It's
that was dad talk right there.
I think there's, I don't know. It's tough because every situation's so different, right? Like there's no model to follow. I'm a big fan of like making sure my wife gets to feel like a person. She's not just a mom. She's not just a wife. Mm-hmm. She is Sydney. She is her own person, and I make sure to give like take care of the kids, take care of the household. Mm-hmm. You get to go be your own person at some point. Nice. And like especially when kids are young, that's really hard. Yeah. Yeah, it becomes your entire identity. And finding ways where you can retain that is really helpful.
I agree. That's pretty solid, man. I think mine would be I agree with everything you just said. I like the concept of constantly improving. And I mostly, when I think about that, I think about how to improve my fitness.
Sure.
How do I improve my business? How do I improve my skills in PC building? But I've never lost, and neither has my wife. We're always trying to improve our parenting.
Sure.
I see a lot of people but I would imagine a lot of people kind of start getting into that coast mode, and like, especially when you think you have it figured out with like that second kid and you're like, dude, I got this. I got this, man. Constantly trying to improve. Like we have not meetings, but like we have constant conversations after they go to bed about like what we could have done better, what we're going to do tomorrow, how we're going to improve that.
I mean, that's solid. Sydney and I do the same.
Yeah.
It's hard because like there's also like parenting is full of so many unexpecteds, right? Like I'm having to deal with things now with my high schooler that like just never prepared for.
Yeah.
Like I've improved so much as a parent, like seeing the newborn, and I'm like, I've got this.
Right.
Like I know how to take care of a baby, but like navigating a teenager to teach him how to be an adult and like how to be his own person and how to like engage with the world. I'm like, I'm clueless, man. Right. I'm gonna help you, but like we're in this together.
Yeah,
like
for sure. Especially with the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool. All right, I got one more question for you.
Okay.
We're gonna wrap up the stream with this.
All right.
10 years from now, when you think back on this 5-year little stint in Pittsburgh, what do you think you'll remember? How would you describe it to somebody? Career, family, everything.
It was a beautiful piece.
Nice.
Pittsburgh has given us the like stability that we needed to like breathe as a family. Like life with our son's medical condition is not ever easy. but there have been moments where we've begun to feel whole and like we can do more than just survive here.
Right.
And so like we've come to learn how to thrive with everything. We've come to learn how to take care of our son. Our business has frankly exploded. Like things have gone so well, and you know we've developed a beautiful community here. Friends like you and Diana, and the friends you've introduced us to, and then all of the friends that we've made. Like Pittsburgh has been a place of just peace. Like every reason why we wanted to move to Pittsburgh in terms of like taking care of Emmett and making sure that like our kids were going to be taken care of has come true. Like everything we hoped for has happened.
Right.
And so I think we'll look back as like this was necessary, and it was beautiful, and it was the right call at the right time to do what we needed to do for our family. And we're always going to be connected to Pittsburgh. I never thought that was a thing that like I would ever do.
Yeah.
Who moves to Pittsburgh?
I felt a little pressure, honestly. When I first found out that you're in Pittsburgh, I know that like I had nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, dude, like this YouTuber who like I looked up to is moving 5 minutes down the street. Like, dude, I gotta be on my A game to like, you know, show you around, introduce you to people and whatnot. Like I was stressing there for a little bit, man.
You did a good job.
Thank you.
We felt at home from the moment we got here. I mean, you got the keys to our house. You made sure we could move in on time.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, it's been a nice experience. I'm not leaving like permanently, right? Like my business is staying here. We're keeping an office. My employees who are from Pittsburgh aren't leaving. They, in no uncertain terms, told me they are not moving to South Africa.
Yeah.
So like, we're gonna be connected to this. Like, we're not like the cars that we have, we're loaning them out to friends and my employees, and so like we're still gonna have things here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna, it's gonna feel like our second home to some extent.
Yeah.
It's not our primary, but it's number two.
Yeah. I share the same sentiment that I will always be connected to Pittsburgh now.
Yeah.
I mean, Steelers play a lot. It's a little bit more shallow than what you just said. But yeah, well, thank you very much for coming on to Thirsty Thursday.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, I mean, you and I were talking when you lived in South Africa. You reached out to me one day when I was driving to my 9-to-5 job, asking if I wanted to collab on a video, and like that was one of the biggest moments in ZTT at that point in time, because I'm like, dude, I didn't even know that you, like, I was at that point I was watching you every single day.
You were doing weekly downloads.
I was doing weekly downloads. Yeah, the weekly download era. I had no idea that you even knew who I was, so that was insane. But we became friends through that, and we started jamming about business and whatnot. And then we just got basically are wrapping up the 4 or 5 years of living together. And I wish you the best of luck in South Africa.
Appreciate it.
Hopefully we can collab remotely.
Yeah. Good luck in Houston.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Change is happening everywhere.
Yeah, for sure. But if you guys have not tracked any of this, Brett at UFD Tech, he's on Twitch. He's live right now on Twitch at UFD Tech, always running the 24/7 live stream, and you're giving away probably multiple 5090s at this point.
It's a Razer Blade 18 with a 5090. It's a laptop.
Oh.
And then we are also giving away a 9060 XT PC.
Oh, just like this?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very nice. So that's at
in the Mirage Ford.
Oh, in the Mirage Ford.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. I tagged your name in the title, so pretty sure everyone's tracking this at this point. But yeah, that's going to wrap up this episode of Thirsty Thursday. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for the financial support, the mods, keeping the chat locked down. Shout out to the YouTube chat over there that had, oh my God, so many great questions.
Yeah,
right?
give the PC top-notch memes. Yeah, that's awesome.
Spam over
Yeah.
there. It's so bad.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I will catch you in the next one. Make sure you subscribe to Brett over everywhere, UFD Tech on YouTube and all that. But yeah, have a good rest of your night. I'll see you guys on the next stream, whenever that is, probably next week. Have a good one. See you guys.